Welcome to mamasboytv. I'm your host Ravi, and today we're making one of my favorite Iranian dishes, Kashke Badam Joon, with our guest Nasim. Nasim's going to share with us today her family's secret version of this recipe. So Nasim, talk to us a little bit about Kashke Badam Joon.
Sure, it really is an Iranian favorite, and we use this as an appetizer or as a main meal. It could be sort of at any sort of party, you'd usually find this dish.
Awesome. So I know we've got the ingredients laid out, so can you walk us through what we have?
Sure. So here we have finely chopped garlic, finely chopped onions, we have some dried mint, and we have saffron. We have the long, slender eggplants, which tend to be much sweeter than the other varieties of eggplants. We have Iranian whey, which we call kashke, and this is in concentrated form. We do dilute this when we add it to the food. We also have the white beans. Now this is, again, the secret part of our recipe, of our family's recipe. My mom actually puts this ingredient into the dish, which makes it absolutely amazing.
So no other Kashke Badam Joon has white beans. This is your
Not
family.
that I know of. This is our family's secret.
Awesome, for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. So you could use sort of the raw beans and then soak them overnight for 24 hours.
Gotcha.
Or you could use the canned beans as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome, so let's get started.
Sure. So I'll start with peeling and cutting the eggplant. Pretty much want to slice it down this way. That size is probably good, so it fits into your pan.
So you mentioned earlier the lack of seeds, so you can see here not as many seeds as a bigger eggplant.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you want a nice sort of consistent end product, I guess.
Exactly. And you don't want a lot of seeds floating around your Kashke Badam Joon either.
Right.
So this helps. So what we do is we sprinkle a little bit of salt over top. And that's it. So now we'll go to the frying pan.
Okay.
Take those over. There's our oil. Give it a little bit of time to just heat up a bit.
Oh, makes sense.
Put those in. Oopsies, I didn't notice that one. There we go.
So now we've got our eggplants chopped and being fried up in a separate pan. Over here, Nasim's going to walk us through how to really create the flavor for the dish.
Sure, so here's the finely chopped garlic, and what we'll do is we'll add this to some sizzling oil. That's that. So we have to make sure it does not burn, but that it gets golden. And we're going to add a little bit of saffron to this for the color. Cut this portion in half. We're going to use some of it for inside the Kashke Badam Joon, and we're going to keep some of it for the garnish on top.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I remove the garlic and I'm adding in the onions. So we do the exact same thing with the onions. And we also add some more saffron in there to make sure to get the golden color and also the flavor that saffron adds.
So saffron, you would say, is a staple in most Iranian dishes?
We use it quite a bit, yes. We use it a lot in our rice.
Yeah.
And we use it a lot in our meats. So both for the aesthetics of it and also the flavoring.
I've had saffron ice cream, which is amazing also.
Yes.
Saffron tea.
Yes.
So Nasim right now is cooking up a storm. The eggplants have finished pan frying, and we've got them put aside here. And as you can see, Nasim's got two frying pans going. She's got one basically with the onions and garlic separated, and this is for garnishing or for adding a bit of presentation to the meal after it's done cooking. But here we've got the onions and garlic together, and Nasim's going to add the eggplant in here now for flavor. So basically we're putting everything in the pot, and I guess we're going to stir this up and get our flavors all rolled around and add it to the eggplant.
So we've added all the cooked eggplant,
right.
We've added a cup of water,
okay.
And now we want to use our wooden, what do you call this?
Mallet, masher?
Yeah, that's right. So basically just want to...
So you're doing this as it's cooking?
Yeah, just a little bit, just to kind of see and get it going quicker.
Mash it in there.
Yeah.
So right now we have our eggplant simmering with all its flavors and spices in the pot, and Nasim is going to continue working on the garnishes. It's becoming clear that garnish is a huge part of the dish, and the presentation is a big component of that, right?
Absolutely. So these are a couple of the steps of the decoration. So the onion, the garlic, the mint is the third stage. So what I'll do is I will also fry this up a bit. This is the dried mint in oil.
Okay.
And you'll see the look it takes after a little while. It'll get darker in the oil. So here's the concentrated kashke I was talking about, the Iranian way. What I've done is I've taken 2 spoons out into this cup. I have boiled water ready, pouring in just a little bit, just to get it a little more fluid. Because remember, this is going to also be used for decoration on top of the dish, and we're also going to pour some of it inside the food.
Perfect, so now we've got our 4 decorative pieces ready, so we're going to move back, finishing off the main dish.
Exactly.
So now we're kind of at the final part of the dish. We've got our eggplant basically completed cooking, and it's been simmering, and Nasim's been stirring and mashing and sort of getting it to this paste format at this point, and now she's going to add the final touches to the dish.
That's right. So here's our Iranian whey, and we're going to take a few spoons of that and just throw it in there for some taste. Just put 3 spoons in there. Here's our pureed white bean, and what I'll do is I'll throw a little bit of that in there as well.
So this is the secret, or your mom's sort of secret ingredient that she adds to kind of differentiate your family Kashke Badam Joon.
That's right. So we'll stir it up.
So it's kind of getting that nice sort of texture, perfect for dipping right now.
Exactly.
So I know I mentioned this is one of my favorite dishes, but I had no idea the process that went into making this dish to getting us to this point. And Nasim's probably been one of our most particular chefs so far to share her mom's secret Kashke Badam Joon recipe with us. So Nasim, we're at this point.
Yes.
Is it at a consistency that you're happy with?
Yes, it does look good, and what I'm looking for basically is so that the Kashke Badam Joon is stringy. We don't want any lumps or anything, so we want to cook it enough so that it looks stringy and it looks good.
Yeah, because I really didn't understand how important presentation is for this dish.
Yes,
and I think in Iranian cooking in general, presentation seems to be a recurring theme.
Absolutely, it is very important.
All right, so let's see you do your thing and make this look awesome.
So again, to your own taste, there's different kinds of designs that you can do. Let's see what I'll start with here. Okay, I'll maybe take some of the garlic. So this is the roasted garlic we did. You can do lines, you can do flowers, you can get really as creative as you like. You can take the onions, do a similar thing with that.
All right, so now we're adding the whey color.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so now we just sort of pour that around, whatever you prefer. So here's the mint.
Okay. So here we have it, our Kashke Badam Joon. Not only does it look great, it smells amazing. I just want to thank Nasim for making a really sort of complicated and lengthy process really simple and easy, and I'm sure it's going to taste amazing. So come on guys, let's try this.
Let's hope so.
Alright, let's dig in. Here you go.
You guys want to first? Yeah? Take it all, scoop it right on your bread.
It's really good. Awesome.
You like it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not just saying it to be nice?
It's good. Yeah, top notch.
Safe
Wow,
for me to try?
it's so good. Yeah.
Okay, I guess
It's
we'll try
amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, holy crap. I think just like the whey, the tanginess of the whey,
Okay.
with all the garnishes on top, and as I said before, the garnishes are kind of really adding flavor to it, eh? You can kind of choose your onions and your garlic. It's fantastic.
Glad it went well.
Thanks again for coming on.
No problem, pleasure.
And we'll definitely have to have you back. Welcome to mamasboytv. I'm your host Ravi, and today we're making one of my favorite Iranian dishes, Kashke Badam Joon. And our host today is me. Let's go again. Let's go again.
From where?
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Okay.
What did we say? I forgot.
Well, Welcome to mamasboytv. I'm your host Ravi, and today we're making one of my favorite Iranian dishes, Kashke Badam Joon. And our guest today, really, you know, we were going to get there naturally, and now you really made it out the whole scene.
It was just unnaturally.
It's not like the first time we're doing this.
It was unnaturally serious.
But we need it to be, because that was pretty high intense over there.
Yeah.
Say that again?